Oh, good evening, everybody. How's it going? I am definitely on time. Definitely not running late. Just gonna get the server booted up now. Shit. Oh, am I being dumb? Probably am. I am. Good to know. Server is up, though. I hope. Still not really a big fan of this new YouTube streaming UI we got going. Just gives me a whole heap of dead space. Okay, but yeah, server is up. We are live. With some practice. Just finishing getting stuff sorted. Okay. I don't think this is set to show AC, is it? No, because I was messing around with some other stuff. Ta-da! There we go. So yes. It's time for us to die in the Finnish forests. I haven't really looked at the setup options available for this. Not a lot is the answer. This... some funky camera. Definitely want to tweak that slightly. That's a bit better. I don't think I've ever raced this car before. I haven't meant to a couple of times, but never got around to it. So I'm gonna try and learn the track here, though. This is... get a couple of laps on the older version, but it's got some updates since then. God. Oh, I'm gonna... already. Oh no, we're good. One, I approve. But yeah, for those who don't know, this is the first week of our set of winter special one-off. Well, second week, sorry. First week being the Cadwell Park round. But tonight we got two races. First, being in this Estonia here at, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, Piniki? I don't know. I'm obligated to supervise that nobody breaks anything on the track. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, it was made by President Hanu over here. Some pretty cracking work. Recreating a little slice of Finnish auto racing history. Car is probably just about right for the track. I think anything faster. And might be in some big trouble. Funny seeing some of these vintage, like, racetrack ideas people had. And they deemed that this was a perfectly safe and acceptable thing for people to race on. Whoa. Like that pit exit. Oh, madness. The MotoGP racer in the 60s, yeah. Exactly. Mad enough doing this on 4, let alone on 2. Holy shit. Oh god. Yeah, the things people raced on back in those days. I mean, this would... Oh, I've got in too hot. Okay, we're good though. I live. This would scantily fly as a rally stage, even. You probably have to add some chicanes through that initial blast through the forest to slow the cars down a bit. Especially some of these modern rally cars. Lost my tour guide though, he's too far down the road. The man who knows these roads better than anyone else. At least I'd assume. No pressure. Seemed like a great idea to cut across that, though. Very jumpy. So narrow through there, barely a car's width. Woo! Right. Start up a little sooner. I have a bit more control when I get down to here. This is my first stream on the new gaming chair. Well, it's not a gaming chair, it's just an office chair, but I've got no excuses to lose tonight. My chair is better. Ooh, I nearly hit that wall. Spits me out too wide on the exit, I think. Need to cut it a little less. get any track cuts for it, for the cars just bouncing in such a way. Makes it not really worth. Yeah, man, like 2 seconds on that lap. Crazy. It's certifiably mental. Oh. If you lower the bitrate or something, can't make out purple lap times. I haven't, no. Unless YouTube's done something on their end. I haven't dropped any frames either. But it could maybe be with all the extra stuff going on. Change from like light to dark constantly, maybe, I don't know. The searing speed I'm carrying through here. Honestly, we're only doing like 80 miles an hour. This is pretty terrifying. A realistic sense of speed though in this car. In the slipstream. I don't know how effective that is. Never think you could really overtake through here. Maybe even a little bump. Oh, I didn't go any higher with that. Oh. Little drift through there. Last time there though. Reverb sounds really cool, yeah. Ooh. Gonna kill him. Gotta screw both of us there. Is he gonna let me through? I don't know. Oh, I think he is. Oh, yep. He didn't feel safe having me hound him. Hey Adam, how's it going? Oh, God. Oh, he's off. Using up all my speed before qualifying. Too early, I think. Yeah. He's all over me now. Overtaking is definitely going to be a premium, even in these tiny little cars. Is he going to dive bomb me into here? Oh, overshot that a bit. In the weeds. You know what? How badly will this go? How far can we take this? The Great Wall of Estonia. Shall prevail until one of us either backs out or ends up in a ditch somewhere. Oh, it's really there for here. Holding it. I think he backed out. Love it. Some serious speed. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. Oh, nope. Didn't think I'd be able to spin this thing. Is the mirror set so far behind? Or you could just stay that close. I mean, you could stay pretty damn close in these things. It's basically right on him earlier. Yeah, okay. Tire pressure at max, and they need to go up, technically. I think the car handles pretty fine, actually, stock. Not really much we can change, but I don't think anything really needs changing either. It's more the driver that needs fixing here. Never a model ticket so much about the mirror. Yeah. It do be like that. How much fuel do we need? 39 minutes. Definitely don't need that much. But such little fuel doesn't really matter. I don't know. 6 liters should be fine now. Traffic coming along. Cheers. Tail skin. Custom? It is. Okay. Damn. Bro likes them tasty snacks. Whichever model has lean. Oh, yeah, he does. Gotta lean into the corners to give that extra inertia. I thought about doing a series in these cars in the past, but for one reason or another, it never really materialized. I think the car got a pretty hefty update somewhat recently. I could be wrong on that. But so sure everyone is tilted. Oh shit! Whoopsie. That's what happens when you look away from the screen. No, I got pipped to the post. Boy. Be coaxy. I'm expecting a finish 1, 2, 3. No pressure. They gotta protect the nation pride. National pride. I can't English. Can I pull flat this corner? No. Good to know. I like how it's with a cross train. Building missing stuff. Is that just how it is? I guess it's just how it is. Huh. I was curious about the... Does this path here lead anywhere? I'm fully expecting there to be a sign at the end saying go away or something. I'll just go through a tree. Ooh. Oh, it just ends. No. This is the racing line, right? Line only the locals know. Oh god, really in the wall there. somebody's gone off. Phil's gone off adventuring. He's going into the lake. Miko seems like he's taking a trip home. Should go into first gear that. Gonna be a pretty crazy qualifying session, I think. And a pretty crazy race. Well, the race is going to be even more crazy because we're going to have the grid start here. Grid start through all of this. Through the narrowest section of the track. I'm sure this won't end in disaster, right? In hindsight, I maybe should have turned damage off, but oh well. There's practice over. Time to grit teeth and to die horribly. I'm trying to text and drive. This isn't gonna end well. There's not really much room for rest on this track. Oh, I've overcooked it big time. It's fine. Ow. Crap. I'm a very professional driver, trust me. And over these next 3 weeks, these races are just going to be purely for fun, so... I mean, all of the races are purely for fun, but these even more so than normal. There's going to be no like championships or anything up for grabs. Just raw, flat out chaos. Terrible exit. Will I promote my contest? Yes, I will. I do it after the race, though, because that's when we got the most eyeballs. So, yeah. How's it going so far? Well, you can see for yourself. As it stands, I think you're still the only entrant as of writing. Oh, somebody's gone way off. Gone fishing. Yeah, he's closed up quite a bit on me throughout this lap. I've seen it, yeah. I did react to it. I didn't get around to commenting though. But yeah, it's a nice, it's an interesting concept. Definitely not. So that's why I put it in the hands of you guys, because it's definitely not something I would have thought of. Sorry, I'm just trying to avoid dying horribly, whilst also putting in a lap time that is not complete garbage. But yeah, so far that's all I know that has been submitted. I don't think there's been any more. I used to get a great slipstream on me up this hill. It's like, overdo it. Kiss the barrier. I'm gonna ruin his life because he's gonna back off. Twitching about everywhere. I am last as it stands. I don't know if I'm going to improve upon my lap time or not. A little bit. Fifth. Tia comfortably out in the lead. Moving myself at the car so we can squeeze past the tower. To give no fed about reactions. Yeah, my bad. I meant to, but when I looked at it, I was pretty busy at the time. So that's my bad. set this up wrong? I know. Oh no. Okay, we're good. But I had set up wrong. I've burnt through 0.1 liters of fuel just standing on the grid. Probably not good. Lucky the grid spaces are slightly spaced out. So we're actually pretty much gonna immediately go into single file, albeit I do have a bit of a run on Mateo. Don't really want to go anywhere with it though, because we'll probably be faster if we just stay line astern. And trying to go side by side through this treacherous section. Got a lot of slipstream though, nowhere to go with it. Ooh, someone going for a crazy send. Tanu. Maybe it was an unintentional send though, because he backed out of it. Guess if we want to make any passes though, we either gotta wait for people to crash, which I'd probably stand a higher chance of doing than anybody else, or try and get them in this city section, which I'm not doing a great job of because I've fallen away from this little slipstreaming train that's going on. Just stay in fourth here. I don't think podium is completely unreachable though. I just gotta play my cards right. Mateo's in the wall. Not quite. I didn't get a good run out either. Get better run than me up the hill though. Hope got loose down the exit. God damn it. In slipstream range though. Hoping that fuel number will correct itself after this lap though, because that is looking a little concerning at the moment. But I know typically after the first lap it is a little higher than it should be. Big run up in here, but nowhere to take it. Oopsie. I've killed him, and I've killed myself. Absolute murder. Fuck. Oh, shit. Not like I'm pushing clean air now and see what I can do. Actually a pretty good match, this combo though. There's a pretty enjoyable mix. I don't know how well it would work with AI. Probably not very. Even just for kind of lapping on your own, this car fits the track pretty well. Because it's so compact, it feels like you're going faster than you are as well, so... But yeah, car compact and road narrow. Or it feels like you're going much quicker. Kind of akin to driving my car on country roads, albeit it's way less sketchy doing that than this. Technically a bit more sketchy because that's real life and this is a video game, but you get my point. If I was to do this in real life, I would be shitting bricks. They're having a lot of fun, but I also do shit in bricks. Close on that fuel number. It seems like it's slowly creeping up, so we might be good. Pulled away from Phil a bit more, I think. Try and catch up to the group ahead. So, that's my main objective. I don't know if there is. Hey, there isn't a break. Okay. Oh, bit of a drift. I haven't actually touched AC since last live stream. I'm somewhat surprised. I was kind of worried there might have been a little bit of a... I'd have to reacclimatize a bit, but luckily this combo fits quite well, as I said, so... and I just got to move to it quite nicely. Actually, I've been playing like a reasonable amount of Live for Speed over the weekend, with the new update and all that jazz. Okay, fuel number is going up, which is good, but is going lower, which is good because it means that we are good on fuel. Really catching the cars ahead though. We pull a bit more time out of the bag to be able to do that. Staying in second on the exit this corner. I don't want to grab first or second again too soon. Like just stay in second might help me out a bit. Your stick ahead though are pretty close to each other. Six, 7, nice. Improvement. Means I'm chopping into their time a bit. Late on the brakes. A bit too hard on the brakes even as well. Slowly gaining, but I feel like I need to be gaining faster. I want to really be able to do anything. Wang that curve real good. Oh, hit that curve as well. Like taking curves here. Another one. There we go. I must touch every curb around the track. Oh, we're halfway in. Well, so far the only murder was me killing Mateo. A faster lap time than those ahead still. Good, good. Eating into their advantage. But I like they are properly on top of each other now, though. Which hopefully means they're going to start slowing each other up more. And allow me to close in. Much closer to this fight. That's the hope, at least. See how well that goes. I can actually see them ahead. Poor old Phil, though, getting left behind. Oh, did he wreck? Might have wrecked. Ooh, I nearly wrecked. Straight into that wall. Busy looking at the mini-map. As ahead, though, they're getting slowly bigger. Three of them practically on top of each other according to the map, though. Crazy stuff. It's actually slightly slower than Mateo that lap, but fast, just about faster than the two guys ahead. Those two are right next to each other though now. Oh god, no. Okay, we're good. We lived. It cost you a bit of time, but better than dying. So. Damage the engine there a little bit. Oh, three of them are on top of each other now. Crazy shit. Are they side by side? I think they might be. Too hard to see from here. And he's obviously trying to go for the move. Can he pull it off? Don't think he did. So I meet the colors up nicely. Map seems to be deceptive though. It feels like it's more zoomed out than it normally is. Just close up to this group though. Over a second faster than Mateo. I think it was the fastest of that group that time around. Shows how much they were slowing each other down. I'm steamrolling in. They just keep fighting, which it seems like they are. I'll have a chance to maybe make a position or two. Or kill Mateo again, who knows? It's possible. or less side by side. Hair's got through, I think. Yeah, it's big. Yeah, he's been able to pull away a bit from the group. Those two fighting, but I have brought those two much, much closer to me. Minutes to go. Whoop, bit too much curb there. Gonna cost me on the run out of here, which kind of sucks. Those tracks there where I'm not mad to just be lapping by myself because it is pretty good fun. Also deadly. Very deadly. Kind of all over that curve there. They're catching up to Yari, so those two might start fighting. Which might again pull the fight back in towards us. Bill might have had another off with how his timer ballooned. Not having the best time of it, unfortunately. Oh, nice little slide through the corner there. It's a great run out, I think. Oh, at least. Okay, kicking up a lot of dust as he winds his way up the hill. 56 for those ahead. 56 for me as well. Oh, much quicker. I don't think we're going to have time to catch those guys. I don't think I'm going to have time to catch him. We might get another lap in tow, though, with those two being further up the road. Really in any kind of striking range, though, at the moment. Really cutting it there. I thought I was going to assume my foot was primed on that brake pedal. To absolutely slam it down. I might have even eked out a little bit of a break there, I'm not sure. I don't think I did though, because I'm still carrying decent momentum up the hill. Got that braking marker. Nailed the brakes on. Hit the curb for the 700th time. Okay, I think we will get another lap. One more go around. Totally. Huge slide. Some rubbish exit from me, though. And he's able to pull away. It's faster, but not faster by enough. Ooh. A little bit of rally crossing there. That's going to hurt my chances even more. It's going to put him further out of reach. I think the goal is now 5th place or die trying. Well, he didn't get a great run through there. It's not really gaming at all. No. That braking marker though, it's going to be crucial. Getting that curb not helping me get traction. Oh, I got a better exit. Come on. Oh. That was good. Let me make sure I don't actually kill the tail again. Oh, can I donut in this? Not quite. Up into the woods we go. Just let it happen. Can't even report the murderer. One. Yeah, do we need to set up an independent officiating board? Pull the IndyCar strat. Oh. Yeah, no, I completely overcooked that, so my... track was almost too wide. Miko very brave at the start. Getting past the Ari successfully. Oh, really close to the beginning. Oh, Harry nearly caught him. Oh yeah, it's... Oh. I saw the dive bomb and I was like, oh, is that intentional? Probably not. I'm gonna send it on fill up here. No, not quite. Oh, Phil got on the wall. Oh, it's unlucky. Snagged. Went too deep and then bounced off. Oof. Unlucky. I went for a bit of a send here as well, but it didn't really work. Okay, just missed the wall. And then I got a crap run up here. Just noticed, I think the front track on this car is actually wider than the rear. It's interesting. Here's, I think, where the torpedo comes in. I think there was a bit of a bump just before I braked. I mean, I braked way too late, but I think the surface didn't help things either. Whoop. That was a light. Good old AC collisions. Very light tap, all things considered. Lucky I didn't get suspension damage though, because I hit the lamppost. Car sort of just phased through it. But yeah, whoops. That was completely on me. There's no other way you could cut that. Why is it not? Oh, it is. Okay. Thought it was something in a Panu. There it was. These two are having a bit of a battle on their own up front. I don't know if they ever really got that close, but they're both setting pretty similar lap times, I think. But, I think you guys closed up quite a bit, though. How did that happen? Was it pace alone, or did Yari go wrong somewhere? We could overtake, then give him back. Huh. Oh, got a bit. Yari got a bit wide there. Overcommitted. Oh. Gonna look at that in a sec. So these two started going at it now, though. And with no hesitation, going for the side-by-side. Up the hill. Through the narrowest part, and neither of them fully on the track. Eventually conceding. Yeah, I guess a couple of things whilst we're here. One, what would you guys think about potentially maybe running a series of these cars in the new year? You buy this turbo with the tower then? And two, don't forget that there is currently an ongoing contest for designing a logo for these races. Winner of that gets £10 Steam voucher, which will be voted on by the community. So do submit your submissions. You got until the end of the month, basically, day before the end of the month, when the final stream will be. And if you're not submitting, then you can always cast your votes. Yeah, these three got real close at one point. Hanu was all over him. Go for it again. Not quite. And this was great for me, because I'll need to start catching back up. Hand over fist. Oh, yeah. Did he catch the... Oh, yeah, Yari caught the curb. Big style. Both of them kind of did, which brought Mateo right into the mix. Ooh, good stuff. Room for third, yeah. Mateo was trying to make it up in there also. He looked, but then he backed out. Let's see. I think it's a great run into here. Switch to the outside. Does he take it? I think he does. Yep. Swings on through. Oh, a bit too wide there. By that time, I'd caught up quite nicely. Well, a lot closer than what I was. These two have any go at it? No. Oh, yeah, I nearly died there. But by, was it the slap? Or I was nearly in the tree? I think it was the lap before. Let's see how close I was to hitting a tree. I properly just yanked it in. I wasn't that far out. I wasn't that close. I had plenty of space. Fit a bicycle in there. But this was pretty good at the end here. A good run out. I'll see how close this was at the end. Oh, actually. Oh, that's pretty close. The touch and wheels, which would have been disastrous. I had the drag, but just not the room. Oh shit, I didn't see up ahead though. Same thing happened between Mateo and Yari. Go and look at that. Oh yeah, I got all over the curb. Mateo puts it in on the outside. He's ahead. He tries to cut in, but nowhere really to go. Momentum starts stabilizes by the time they get to the line, but Mateo eked him out there at the end. See at the front, though. Do you know when the overtake was that he was talking about earlier? Be close here. Oh, he's gonna go for it. Up the hill. Nice run. He got it. Does he overdo it into here? Not quite. But he leaves the door open on the inside. Is Mateo gonna seize it? He is. Oh. He could be being a bit too generous with the space given there. I think that cost him a little bit. But ultimately he got the better run. Back in the slipstream. Oh, a little nudge there. Bump and run. Send him to the wall. Oh. Big curb bounce there. Unlucky. Into the wall. Oh. I think it must have gone wrong somewhere, though. You just... I guess he felt, why not? to keep things interesting. Fair enough. Have a great run. Head a little too far. Oh, bit ship shape there. All over the curb. I've noticed we have eaten into the time a bit for the next session, but we'll actually I need to set the server up for that. I haven't actually changed over the configs yet either. Oh, he went wide there though. That's gonna... Well, he still holds on though. Great run though. On the slipstream. I guess it's gonna seal the deal. Yep, oh, he went wide. Almost into the football field there, but not as... yeah. I don't know. Cracking stuff, though. Cool. Let me get the server swapped over. And we can get going. And finish baseball field. Okay. Yes to all. Okay, we should be... Yep, we are good. Bit late on, we're gonna run over a bit the prescribed time, but that's whatever. Finally get to race the track that we were meant to race once on SRS, but never actually did. Not quite in the same car, but... not like that. Between MC12 and this. I guess I could see that. It's probably quicker. They're probably both quicker in different sections. I don't think you could really ow. I don't think you could unleash the full power of the MC12 really around here. Without that happening, at least. We try again. caught out by the old spin section. Oh god. Oh, I was not looking. Much shorter lap though than last time. Default doesn't feel too bad though around here, which is good. I don't really do much driving around here beyond a couple of sighters. Get a rough feel for things. Oh. Ow. So these are my first laps in earnest you're seeing here. And they're not going particularly well. Yeah, that goes. Annoyed a bit. I was aiming to reach level 100 in Carex and then restart, but they removed the reset progression option. Ooh, that's unlucky. Because too many people clicked it and started crying, probably. Is there no, like, safeguards, though? Does it not give you, like, a little warning pop-up saying, are you sure? It did? Huh. I was about to say it would have been foolish if it didn't, but you never know. Sometimes some very obvious things do slip through the cracks. Sometimes it's just kind of natural. Stable up the hill, which is good. you do the downhill flat? I lift. Restart the game this year, so I got to see the new Rust clubs and whatnot. But right now there's not much to aim for. Feels a bit aimless to just buy into cars about a long-term goal. Fair enough. Have a game that you can just keep playing solo, you do need some kind of goal that you can consistently strive for. And yeah, without that, then yeah, as you said, you feel kind of aimless. Just to be able to restart it, yeah. That's what I'm saying, like, restarting it gives you goals to aim for, because you get to play through the game again. Fuck. Pretty good. All over the place. Those are just basic and small things like boss cutscenes. Non-streamer compatible track. Maybe. I think it's the car definitely isn't helping. Next week we'll have a very streamer compatible car here. If you can even call it a car, that is. Slow, jeez. Need 4 more TRS stones. True grade 1 circuit. I have painfully slow down that. Uptime fluctuates so much. Fun track though. I'm enjoying this. Okay, so Manta Drive? I don't think so. I think it's alright. speed at the moment. It's crazy. Very limited, but trying smallest bumps can spin it. Yeah, but I mean, fine. Oh, Mateo's lost it. Jeez. There's a much better run through there. That really killed my speed. Shit. Slide past me. Put a little gain in, I guess, but not much. Maybe. Do that. But I will. Oh, my tail's just crashed. What is? I think he has a custom skin. Ah, going with the BAR. Pretty clever. I will be right back quickly though. I'm going to quickly use the bathroom before we go on to qualifying. Okay. Oh, nearly 8 temps off. Jeez. It's quite hefty. Uh... On the mediums seems to be the tire of choice. Shit. Oh yeah, this is better. Terrible line. Well, the soft's fair and qualifying. It's got a pretty nice flow to it though once you get it down. Oh, understeer. How's the new GTA update? It's alright. the mansions are simultaneously interesting and kind of underwhelming at the same time. They do a lot of cool stuff, but I think people were maybe expecting them to do a little more. The new cars are okay. Of course, we got the drip feed cars yet to come. So God knows what those are like. The missions aren't too bad either. You could definitely tell, though, especially in the missions, that there isn't as much budget on the game as there used to be. But the missions are fine in of themselves, but like some of the voice acting is they probably just plucked some guy from The Office and said, "You do voice acting." I guess Michael plays a part in the cutscene and then buggers off. So he appears in two places. He appears in the cutscene when you first buy the mansion. And then once you complete the new missions, if you own a mansion, you get a special extra solo mission where the mansion gets, like, raided, basically. And there's a section in that where he comes in and helps you out. And then you fight alongside him to finish cleaning up the mansion. Purely fan service. Like, he basically serves no real point to it, but there's hints there that they might be setting up to something bigger with this. So, I don't know. There might be something that's kind of related to this coming in the new year, but we'll have to see. I go nowhere. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, it's a nice moment, I guess, but yeah. You can tell that, like, it is purely for no other reason than fan service. Like, it doesn't really make sense. And of course, Tony's still the most integrated of the throwback characters. I guess because he actually... Yeah, both Tony and Franklin, I think it's because they actually link into a business, right? And they play an active part in that business. Michael is just kind of there. He just kind of does like a, oh, hello, new neighbor sort of thing, even though you may not be his neighbor. With the mansions. And then, well, I hear that's it, really. Guess he's part of the homeowners association or whatever. Bollocks. I'm not improving. Just give this lap up. 15 minutes. Get the mediums back on this. 24 minutes. Should be good enough. But yeah, as I said, there's a little bit of teasing that there could be, you know, that there's crumbs left behind that imply there could be more to this. So, like, Michael might play more of an involvement later on. Because I don't know if you... Did you do any of the, like, the money front stuff? Like, did you meet, like, Mr. Faber and the likes? there's a little bit more. Like, when you read between the lines, there's a little bit there. They kind of hint and poke that, you know, the guy with the, the guy with the toe shoes, yeah. Oh, I'm on pole, jeez. This is gonna go well, isn't it? Time to spin from pole and wipe out the whole grid. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, if I keep on my trajectory, I'm going straight into a wall. But yeah, him. Obviously, he's meant to be like this big banker man who kind of runs the... Like, you know, keeps everything all tightened up. So obviously, he has a stake in the mansion. But he also has a stake in the company that you sort of prod into in the new missions, which is like the driverless taxi thing. And so there's a few breadcrumbs dropped that, you know, obviously the mansion raid might have been him trying to get rid of you, sort of thing. Oh, I bogged big time. Terrible start. Absolutely swamped. Oh, bit of contact behind. But I wonder, oh, Yari went into the wall. Was that Yari? I don't know. Somebody went into the wall. Yeah, I think they keep it intentionally vague and light as to these breadcrumbs because, well, they might not do anything. And so if they do anything, I guess people maybe won't led on too much. To expect more. But if they do, you could be like, aha, I knew it. Ooh, bit too much curb there. But I feel like, yeah, if they are going to release any new big expansions, it's probably going to have something to do with, I guess, probably going after Mr. Faber. With or without Michael's involvement. But yeah, I guess they probably got something cooked to fill that void. So much later into that corner. That work out for him, though? I'm not so sure. Which curb there? God damn it. Not really getting away though, which is good. One bit offline there though. That was bad. Yeah, it is closing in behind though. Slowly but surely. Rubbish through there. But yeah, I guess one new thing as well that's pretty cool that they added is they added in a mission maker. So you can now, players can actually make their own custom missions. Of course, giving people this power has immediately resulted in a load of people getting banned for posting stuff that go against the content guidelines, as expected. You could probably guess as to what some of the subject matters involve. But it's pretty cool. It's a whole, like, they made like a whole new interface for it. They made some like example missions as well to kind of be like, here's how you can use it and stuff like that. I haven't checked them out yet, but There's a big but. It's really cool, and it's great that they added this, but ugh, just like everything in this fucking game, it is inconsistent and clunky. It took me a few hours to wrap my head around it, and even then, there are some things that are just straight up kind of broken. Like you could test it. You could test your mission in the editor, right? But testing it in the editor has the world in a different state than it is when you actually play it for real. So I was toying around with, like, say, having, in, like, a mission, having, like, one of the clothes stores being, like, raided, and you go in and, like, clear the people out, right? In the editor, the doors work fine, and you could even modify the doors to be open. Right? Doing either of those things, whether I force the doors to be open, whether I literally set a button that allows you to open the doors, or just leaving the doors as they are, trying to play the mission for real, the doors were locked. Couldn't get in. The only way I was able to get around it was sticking a guy in the door so that he'd pry the door open and wouldn't let them close. But then he would move, because he would aggro on you. Oh, dear. Bugger. Well, that went well. Whoopsie. Ugh. It's just a trailer button, yeah. This car is cooked. Oh no, I shouldn't have set it to change tires. Oh well. I'm on the default settings anyways. Oh, how stopped it though. I wonder if he had a penalty? No, gas cut penalties are off though, pretty certain. Okay, this repair is taking longer than I thought, but... Can I blame chat for that? No, it's me getting the line wrong. Why not? I can't even type during this. How locked my controls are. Yeah, I might just be able to avoid getting lapped though. I think I am. On the lead lap, but we are in last of the lead lap cars. Go hit the pace car. Hit the pace car. If Matteo's gonna opt to pit. Seems like he isn't. He's just gonna ride it out. Fair play. Your pet wasn't too long though, so... But who knows, maybe he wasn't as badly damaged as I was from that. Does seem like it is kind of affecting him. He got a good hit as well, so... Wouldn't... surprise me if he was similarly destroyed. But yeah, Mission Maker is cool, but again, like, jank and inconsistencies. Like, some bits do just kind of feel broken at the moment. So I kind of hope that they maybe do a couple of patches to tidy it up a bit more. Maybe add some more stuff to it as well. I mean, it's a very powerful tool as it is even now, but... you know, some more options maybe wouldn't hurt. And maybe some streamlining of some of the options we already have. Just to, make it a bit less clumsy to use. Also, maybe up the limits. Has some pretty strict limits. Does it work for single player or I'm guessing online only? Yeah, no, it's an online thing. You can make solo missions, but obviously, yeah, it goes alongside the like race creator and stuff, and like mode creator and stuff like that they already have. So yeah, it's all online stuff. The social club. For single-player alternatives, there's likely a shitload of mods that can that already do that kind of stuff, and probably could maybe even do it better. I don't know. Okay, actually the fastest car on track. Interesting. Okay, Matthias does seem to be kind of hanging on. I'm guessing if he is damaged, it's not too bad. Nowhere near as bad as mine. Kind of on my own though. It's a bit of a shame though. Obviously got pole position and was running pretty close to Miko. He was slowly etching away, but I think, you know, I could have maybe held out for a definite podium. But oh well, them's the brakes. Now I've got to try and see if we can catch up to anyone. Oof, bit of bottoming out there. Did a 33 that time around. It's a bit more in my radar. A little bit too far away though. But you do need to rely on people crashing. Yes, at fast enough. Okay, yeah, he's if he's still damaged, he's working around that really well. But I don't think he got as much as I did from that. Definitely not. . 6 minutes to go. Yeah, I guess overall, I'd say the update is not amazing, but it's by no means bad. It's a reasonable update. Especially given the fact that it's likely only a skeleton crew working on online updates now. Given that obviously pretty much all of the development work is going to be on GTA 6. I'd almost argue even more so now that all the delays. I'm tired, boss. Yeah. I wonder if that's how like they felt when they were making the new update, because Michael's gone like fully grey now. It's an actual representation of the the crew behind the game. It's funny though, right? Because now we've seen all of the main three protagonists have featured in online, but due to a weird technicality of obviously how the timeline of online goes, we actually haven't seen Trevor post the events of the story. I mean, it's long been confirmed, I'm pretty certain, that Death Wish is the canon ending. Yeah, there's been several hints, even more in this new update. Because you can literally buy a renovated version of Devon's mansion. Yeah, they get to see him after story. We do have mentioned that he is alive, though. Never finished 5 story. Huh. I guess because online kind of took over the game for most people. Most people have probably just played online. Go fastest lap. Kind of oddly meh. It does seem to be a hit and miss one for a lot of people. Oh god, everyone purple laps there. Jeez. We're pushing pretty hard. But yeah, GTA 5 story does seem to be hit and miss for some people. Some people really like it, others less so. I thought it was quite nice. The game didn't hook me in like 4 did. Yeah. I mean, they are very different stories. 4 obviously is a lot more gritty and kind of, I guess, realistic in a way. kind of a bit more downtrodden in general. But 5's kind of feels like a... Yeah, 5 definitely feels more kind of like a Hollywood blockbuster than anything, I'd say. Which I guess kind of fits with the whole kind of theming of the game. I'm not so sure. I mean, maybe, but not necessarily. There are still some questionable things in 5. Because, I mean, well... it's Rockstar. When do they not? I mean, it's nowhere near as bleak as GTA 4 is. You know, everyone... I mean, as you can tell, just even by, like, the color palette, everything's a lot brighter. It's less grim and gloomy. I would say it's I guess a bit more by the book. Because it definitely wears its pop culture references on its sleeve a lot more than say 4 does. But I think compared to like other GTAs, I think it's kind of... Oh, jeez. I feel like it's kind of more akin to GTAs of old. 4 is kind of the interesting exception. Five only listen to one station. Yeah. I mean, I do kind of agree with that, but again, I think it kind of fit more. Like, I think it kind of fits with the general themes and stuff that they're going for. Why did I... Did I not save the replay? It was weird. It just gave me a... Okay, I do have the replays. That was weird. It didn't give me the usual results screen like it normally does. It just kind of gave me a, kind of just like a blank, like, almost like as if I'd finished like a single player race, I think. Weird. Replay time, though. Get to watch my catastrophic demise again in HD. Ugh, kind of gutted. I feel like I could have maybe have put together something better here, but I blew it all away. Yeah, no worries. It's fine. Good. Have a good rest. Let's see the start though. Absolutely dreadful start. Drop the clutch and I didn't go. Tried clicking it a couple of times, but it didn't help much. Absolutely swallowed up by we yet to finish Halo one of these days. Oh, Yari lost the rear there. Oh, into the wall. That was unlucky. Bit of Mateo side by side up the hill. Bill wins out though. Yep, take care. Still got a bit wide there. They're all way over the grass. Okay, I wasn't really close enough to make anything out of it though. Or maybe he was. He's pretty close. No, he went way too wide there. I was surprised. I was keeping up pretty nicely there at the beginning. With Miko. Oops, somebody in the pit lane. And Mateo in the pits. It was. Huh. Not enough fuel, I guess. Oh. Happened to Phil. Just lost the rear on entry. Couldn't quite save it. It's unlucky. Ooh. Hanu, I guess, completely blind. Had about 8 liters of fuel, cheese. And that is a bit short. Yeah, Hanu completely blindsided. Oh, it didn't help the Phil reverse, though. Oh, it's unlucky. Oops, that was the wrong button, but oh well. That's pretty much where we want to be anyways. That's where the closest cars are on track. Anybody else in the pits? I guess. Oh, it's Hanu going to walk back to the pits. Okay. Again, keep it up. Just keep it up quite nicely. Just feeling pretty confident. I got that a little bit wrong, but I was pretty confident that I could at least hold on to a podium. I was figuring, which I was right about in the end, that Miko would get slightly faster throughout the race, and that he probably would leave me in the dust eventually. But I could, you know, I could maybe hold my own a bit more, but we'll never know. Let's see what happened here. I was way out of line here. Yeah, all out of shape. Just turned in too much here and hit the wall. Kablamo. Into that wall, pounced. Look, catapulted across the track right into the path of poor old Mattia. Nothing he could have done there. Actually put me the right way. I didn't realize that. Let's see if it'll like his on board though. Likely pretty spectacular. You're paying for the fucking windshield. Is that all you got damaged in the end? Yeah, sure, I was pretty damn lucky. I was destroyed. I mean, I did hit the wall at like, I don't know, 100 mile an hour or so. Oh, that was peak pinball moment. Orange front, but no issue. Maybe a bit of a yellow back there, though. Actually, did it before? Oh, not quite. But yeah, no. Sorry about that. That was just a complete miscalculation on my behalf. But yeah, my aero was trashed completely, and so was my suspension. So. Alright then, lobbed it into the pits. Surprisingly, didn't go a lap down though. The suspension fix was actually pretty decent. It was pretty quick, actually. But I wouldn't get any more places back. I just kind of meander around on my own at the back. But still fun though. Pretty enjoyable combo. Still nonetheless. Even if this was real life, I probably would have been dead after that crash. I don't know if a Praga could withstand a double impact like that. Maybe. It's 1 nowhere. I don't know what lap it would have been, but I saw all three of you. Nico, then Yari, then yourself, all set purple laps. All three of you were really going for it. IRL, the fence wouldn't be invincible. That's true, but I did hit a concrete wall rather than a fence, so... Like, that is concrete. I would have gone through it still, probably. Maybe, I don't know. But, I would have felt it. That's for sure. Oh, yeah, what happened with the Phil? Must have had another incident. He was ahead of Mateo, and then he suddenly wasn't. Let's see, did he spin? Probably spun. Still fine here. Still fine. Oh, there were cows. 3D cows or billboard cows? We can take a look in a second. Where did it go wrong for Phil? Seems like it didn't. Oh. There we go. Lock the brakes. I actually lowered the brake strength a little bit because I was locking up a bit in practice. And yeah, he just went straight into the wall. It's unlucky. I think he... Oh, and then he spun there. That's even more unlucky. Back to you two. See how this panned out. Oh, bit of grass there. Oh, ducking out of it. God, that section actually must have been real sketch in Dirty Air. Never got to experience it in Dirty Air, but I could imagine it would be real butt-clenching moment. Let's see. Oh, that's unlucky. Squeezed it a bit too hard. Oh, he got on the grass. That's what happened. That's criminal. They're running out of fuel. Again. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. He hit the wall? Or was that a funny hitbox? Oh, that's unlucky. You can see there's actually kind of shadowed out, but I think that might be for that point there. I think that is for that point there, actually. Yeah, it's for that point there. But it seems like the collision actually kind of protrudes out to there as well. Because he goes in, and then he hits something. And that catapults him into both walls. And I think that... Oh, that's broken. Yeah, that is broken. That is very broken. That's more broken than mine was. Jeez. But I guess it was so close to the end that he just wrote it out. Oh no. Look at that. Look at that steering. Oh. Oh. Get between the two of us supposed to be close at the end. Given this is what he was driving. Oh, that is diabolical. He held out though. Yeah, that wasn't a half bad. That was a pretty good lap, all things considered, with the damage. Didn't gain anywhere near as much as I thought I would. Let's see where these mythical cows are at though. Ooh, trippy. No cows. Small teaser for last week though. We may or may not be using this road along here. Some of these internal roads. It's gonna get pretty crazy. Downhill part left side. I think these I'm guessing this is like a CSP thing. Maybe I don't have CSP on at the moment. The trams are just kind of collapsed into the ground. Oh, they are 3D cows. Can confirm. 3D. Little dirt track leading up to the farm. Can we get into the dirt track? Wait, oh no, there's a guardrail there. Never mind. Oh, stashed. Oh, you even got a little baby cow. Little calf. I got another one as well. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it was the CSP thing then. Oh, so yeah, there is a longer layout. But given the cars we're using, I didn't think any of them really fit it. Because it diverges off here. You get up this hill. And then into this tunnel. And there's an alternate route in this tunnel that leads to nowhere. So a solid concrete wall. But it keeps going round through here. And it comes out and around. I have to assume there's probably a bit more guardrails and stuff out here if you were to actually do this layout. You wouldn't just, hopefully you wouldn't just fall off to your demise. It comes all the way down and around. And you get this blast past this like lake. Back round to the main start finish straight. Quote unquote straight. It's not really straight. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Some pretty fun races. I'll get the results posted up for those. Soon-ish. After we're done here. However, there is a little bit more. Of course, perfect time to throw out a reminder, if you haven't seen. We're doing a logo contest currently at the moment to design a logo for these races. Details are in the Discord. Scroll up a little bit in the announcements tab and you'll find it. A £10 Steam voucher to whoever has the winning design. And if you're not designing on them, you can always cast your votes. But recently, something pretty big happened. Something that I didn't think was going to happen anytime soon, that's for sure. And that is that Live for Speed got a huge update. Let's see where would be a good track to go to. You know, this should be a good comparison. Okay, we'll just do a quick little run around. This is the old version. Speed, just for reference. Actually feel the physics difference. Not much of a physics change in the new one, but it runs at a updated rate, a significantly updated rate. This does feel, and we'll see in a second when I actually jump across. It does feel more. Oh, I cut a bit too much there. Let's feel a bit more limp here. Note how this looks. Actually, I haven't driven this layout yet on the new one, but I have driven around this area and others. They work on LFS full-time, or did they take a 5-year vacation? So there has been a load of updates in between. Like, for example, I don't know if you remember the modding update. Like, they added modded cars in. And there's a bunch of... They improved the AI as well a little bit. They made it even better in this new update. But they have been working... This update, they have been working on it probably since, like... Probably since, like, 2018 or something, I think. It's been a long bloody time coming. But there have been updates released in between that. Let me get the other one up. This is the new one. I probably have to change. Oh, okay, no, it does pick it up. Cool. Okay, so here we go. National. Clear that. Oh, we don't want a 50-lap race either. Good time to get 6 o'clock in the morning. Sure thing. Things are quite different. I specifically picked Kyoto Ring because it's probably one of the most changed tracks. The layouts are by and large the same, but it got a huge overhaul. Plus the addition of day-night transitions. Ironically, Lift for Speed got day-night transitions before fucking Race Room did. Volkswagen logo there to tease us that we never got the Scirocco. been playing about with this a bit over the weekend, and I've been, as I kind of mentioned on the Discord a bit, I have been thoroughly impressed. It's only been waiting like 8 years for this, so it's safe to say my expectations are pretty high. And I'd say they've largely been. I'd say if anything, in some regards, they were maybe a little exceeded. The game still feels basically the same as it always has. And I think that's the thing, is I don't think it's gonna a magical update that's gonna shift 1 million more Live for Speed units. It's a really nice improvement to what's already here. To just make it, just to add that bit more to it. Give more reason to want to come back and play more. Yeah, because this has been my pretty much, for the past couple of years, been pretty much my go-to casual solo racing sim. AC, I pretty much just use AC for SRS and now community racing system stuff. R-Factor 2 I just use for like racing with the SCP. Oh, too much cut there. That killed me. But Live for Speed has kind of been my my long-standing go-to for just like whenever I want to do like some casual solo stuff. Yeah, they have there's quite a lot more here now around the track. There's a lot more set dressing and stuff, which is pretty cool. Even added a new go-kart track in. And obviously, all of the surrounding area. Like, you could drive on all of this. Which is one of the things I've always kind of liked about Live for Speed. It's just kind of how open it is with a lot of the stuff that you have. South City also got a huge expansion. Of course, here's the main track, but there's now all of this. So it's more of a realized like city kind of space. And while there is a performance hit, obviously compared to what it was previously, this still runs really well. I mean, I have it capped to like 100 because my monitor only outputs 60 frames. But I am like smashing stable 100. And again, pretty much if all of the roads you see here are drivable. You can go around everywhere. These are the only two that got like a significant upgrade, but pretty much every track got upgrades in some regards. Aston also got reprofiled a bit. You know what? And some tracks got some new layouts as well, which is nice. Do a quick race, I guess. I don't know what track I want to do it at. I'll try this layout. This layout seems kind of funky. And of course, yeah, as we got a couple of years ago, we got all the mods, modded cars and whatnot. I like this pro car. I do quite like this pro car. That's a new, new wheels. A 16 car grid. Simple, guess. You know, we'll put this to... I'll put it to 240. We'll see if we... Put it to 200, I guess. Okay, we'll see if we get nighttime before this happens. Ah, gotta do the AI generation thing. But I think this is my biggest gripe with Live for Speed, is waiting for the AI lines to generate with some of the track, or with the mod cars and the tracks. Sometimes it takes a while. But you can actually see visibly see the movements of the sun. That's kind of funny. Well, the shadows move it in real time. I do want to change the mirror mode. Also want to change... Oh, see picture a little bit. AI are noticeably better at racing than they used to be. They are very aggressive still, though. And are prone to a bit of argy-bargy here and there, but... they are an improvement over prior versions. They also know how to use the grip of the car a lot better now. Topping out this thing. We're going for a bit of a synth here. Oh, I'm all over the place. Oh yeah, it's getting night real quick here. It's me being a bit over exuberant. I mean, they're still not the quickest AI, and they're still not the best AI, but, you know, compared to previous, they're a lot better. Actually, one thing that's pretty cool that they added on the tracks that I quite like. Actually, I want to do that quickly. So I actually have headlights. Oh wait, hang on. Did I do that right? Oh, I think I did. Okay, so if I do... All the tracks have floodlights you can turn off and on, which is pretty cool. Or almost all of the tracks. Rockingham, I think, is the only one that doesn't. I can actually turn off. You get full night racing. If you're racing with a car without headlights, obviously that could be a bit of a problem. So you can have the floodlights on. Track at least. I got proper sideways there. Yeah, he's coming up my inside. Oh no, he's not. It's a bit too far on the inside, I think, for his own good. Oh shit. I'm an idiot. was a different layout for a second there. Maybe I need the floodlights back on so my dumbass can see where I'm going. One thing that is pretty neat that we're not really seeing here, we can do, because obviously this gear ratio is a bit short, but I can, after the AI generation has been done for the track, actually as an option, is there a command for gearing? Sadly, no. I thought the gearing was a little longer than it actually is on this car. I could walk to pits, but that would obviously put me last. I'm gonna blow this corner like an idiot though. Rally cross. Oh, I'm dead. However, so if I go here, there's this AI option. If I click on it, it then gives me what the AI generation has considered is the like when it runs the simulations to figure out the AI, this is what it kind of figures is a better gear ratio. One thing I did want to test though, actually, is I have had it set for the longest time that the game. It's not game. Miscellaneous. Yes, here you go. Yeah, I use placer. I always have that on. Let me turn that off. Yeah, differently they go. Using their free will more. By something. Oh, fully locked up into that. Killed that man. But unlike AC, the AI will actually find its way back onto the track and rejoin the race as he is done. Unlike AC, where you punt an AI off and they just immediately give up 9 times out of 10. Can I bump drop? No, where are you going? I guess he doesn't want to bump. Oh no, here we go. We're hooked up. Big push. We're going for a corner. That's worked quite nicely, actually. He's giving me a bit of a whack. Oh dear. I just threw it in there. Get the replay of that. Yeah, it looks so good now. Hey Meow, how's it going? Is it new LFS? Yeah, it's public testing at the moment. I've been playing it a bit over the weekend, and it's pretty good. Ignore the murder. I'm a very clean driver, I swear. Actually didn't get much damage on the front. It's a bit crooked. This car, though, is a mod, if you weren't aware. Probably one of my favorite mods at the moment. It's, given the, like, enforced limitations on Need for Speed modding, it's, in terms of, like, model quality and stuff, it's really, really well done. And in the new graphics, looks even better. Just driving M1 in series of WSSR. How'd it go? Little bum draft. Had that arm a bit there. Blackwood? No, this is Aston. It's one of the new layouts at Aston. Yeah, it was like, you've gone off the track, you stay off the track. I went way too hot in here, though, and over I go. Bonk into the wall. Ah, the front end's a bit squished. Good fun though. But yeah, though, even though this is like a testing version, it's pretty much all here. It's all as it should be, I think. And there's been a few bugs people have spotted, but I haven't really noticed anything at the moment myself. I did do is this one? Yeah, a 46-minute race. Just 10 laps around the new, what is the new longest layout in the game, which is the endurance version of Kyoto Ring, with just a mishmash of like mod cars. This 8.6 ended up being way faster than I thought it would be, because I thought these like GT300-esque cars would have been ahead, but well, we were ahead. So. Oh yeah, the grid's now expanded to 48. It used to be 32, so here we have 45 cars. And actually ran really well. Okay, this, I guess, oh, you can't really... Yeah, the layout map is, pretty all over the place, because this track uses pretty much all of the available track road. Plan to practice M1 on Brno-Masaryk circuit? Is that just like a new name for Brno, or is that a different track? I don't actually know. Oh, it's official name. Okay. Because even with all the cars on track, 45 cars on track, it's still 99% of the time staying at around 100 frames a second, which is like the hard cap I set. Occasionally it dips, a little dips below, but I mean, if I did 45 cars on AC, I don't think I would be able to hit that. And of course, That's it. just these people. I actually haven't sat for these credits before, I don't think. But yeah, no, maybe I'll do some more of this at some point. But I just wanted to give a quick showcase to it on stream because yeah, it's pretty cool. Really enjoy it. One of these days, I do want to do a bit of an event with it at some point, but probably using the demo content because I don't think most people own Live for Speed, so it'd probably be like just having a bit of fun with the demo stuff. And but yeah, that's where I think we're gonna wrap for the evening. Again, of course, don't forget to check out the logo contest in the Discord. That's still open for a couple more weeks. Next week, of course, back with more one-offs. Gonna be running a bunch of vans around. So that should be fun. And yeah. So take care, everyone, and I will see you all next week. Adios.